Hey y'all, Monica with King's Titan Homestead. This is kind of a fun video. I'm gonna show you a really small hive. The brood wasn't even capped yet, so they're probably about a week. And then, then a monster. This monster had the homeowners believing they were only living there for 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, they swear that's about as long as they've noticed it. But this thing, wow. Now, a couple situations can occur. One, it could be a brand new hive, but it isn't. As far as like newly established on their own, like they made all of the comb and they made the colony themselves for as far as the structure of the amount of comb is concerned. But that's not what happened. So this poor homeowner had bees in the past and hired somebody to come out and do the removal. She thought she was getting live removal, and they ended up killing them. So she didn't get what she, was asking for. And then in the end, they did not seal it up or anything, or recommend sealing it up or do anything like that, I guess, because nothing was done to fix the situation. And then the bees moved in and took over what was originally already in there. And then when they snuck in and started doing this, they filled all, so they didn't have to produce wax or anything. And so they just utilized what was there and just started going to town, and they filled that sucker right up. This thing was not a bunch of dry comb that that they were only using a section of. They were using this entire thing. And there had to been like 60,000 bees. That's my estimate on it. You can count maybe 1 or 2 down or up. I'm like, I might be off by a couple, but this thing is just a monster. So I hope you enjoy this video. This kind of shows you why we say it depends on the size of the colony, and why we charge hourly rate and not just a rough estimate or an estimate going in, because this is what happens. We run into these kind of just monsters occasionally. So watch that. This is amazing. Amazing hive. Hey, I forgot to add something. So this is actually also what happens when a hive is killed or euthanized, or cat wants out, and the comb is not removed. So you might hire an exterminator and they might kill the bees, and you might not see anything occur, like you're all happy with the job that was done. But if the hive is large and the comb is not removed, this is what happens. They literally can come back with a vengeance. They can utilize, as soon as the pesticide dissipates, they can utilize that space again. So the best thing to do when you're having a hive removal is to get all of the comb removed and seal it up. That is like number one. That if you don't want it coming back, if you don't want another swarm to find that location, you need to do that. The other thing that can occur is if the honey, see, bees keep their temperatures around 93, 94 degrees. And once that colony is, imagine your roof and the bee's gone, and now they can't regulate the temperature, and the honey gets hot and the wax gets hot, and all of a sudden it's dripping everywhere. You can actually get drywall damage, and ants and other like cockroaches and all kinds of different things will come in and help you clean it up if you don't see the dripping and get all the icky drywall damage. Now these bees were chewing through styrofoam wall that was backing the adobe structure, and so they were chewing through it, and they were actually crawling through entrances that were not where the colony was. They were all over in those voids, but they were not establishing comb in them. They were literally crawling like 16 to 18 inches from the entrance to get to the comb. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's had a meltdown too.
Yeah, it's had a meltdown or two or three. Wow. Okay, it's coming down. Whoa. Yeah, get your hand in there for size. Look at that thing. I think we found the winner of the year.